Hello and welcome to Life with Rex, episode 218. After what is probably the longest intentional break I've taken from this, I do take breaks from this from time to time, but normally they are, I end up that busy that I can't do them. Well, what's happened lately is the first intentional time I've ever went, you know what? I'm not going to do this for a few days. I'm tired and I had other stuff going on, but welcome to the stream. And really, today's stream is about organization. The other reason the streams went away for a while was because, well, I reached the goal that the live streams were about, which was to get the room tour out and filmed. And we did that successfully. And that video's been out for nearly a week. But, yeah. It's one of those kind of things. It's like, well, I wanted to keep going with live streams, but my work schedule's like, I was leaving so early. Like, I was waking up an hour before leaving for work and getting home, but I'd be so tired. Well, I wanted sleep. And that was a fun little cycle that repeatedly continued. So, I was in a little bit of coming and going with live stream. We're doing some reorganization of games and stuff as well on the physical media shelf because I like to switch that up every so often. So it's more randomized when I'm playing. But yeah, I'm here. There'll be occasional coming and going. It's hiding in the background. Fair enough. Yeah, no, it's a very decent collection. I've got what I would call a bit of an over-the-top help me collection. Definitely running out of space. I've been for a very long while. Welcome to the stream. Like I said, there'll be occasional bits of coming and going throughout this stream. That's probably about it. But it's a very short stream. It's the goal of the live streams up until recently was to film that room tour video, which you can check out. It's my most recent video. And well, since then we've not had a reason to be streaming, but I've been at work all week. That's the other reason I didn't do these. I was getting home at like 11 at night and didn't feel like doing them. caught on that there. But yeah. It's like how to explain the value of this collection is weird, because what I paid for some of these sets is no longer what they're worth. For example, right? I paid 400 for a sealed Beeline because I could never find a good used one at the time when I was shopping for one. That's now worth less. Cloud City I bought in stages and separate components, only because I got the Boba Fett as part of a lot, so I was lucky enough to not have to pay the most expensive part. Jabba's Palace I got for 150 sealed about 5 years ago. That set is now selling for probably about 150 is the cheapest you can get it used. Now, like, the changing prices would be a big part of it. But you're getting this main stream today. You'll get a stream tomorrow, or at least aim for one. Because obviously, the live streams that we're doing are about changing this room's layout and prepping for the room tour. And I do like this display quite a bit. It is a decent display, but something to bring up is I've had this display for about 2 or 3 weeks, probably about a month actually, and it is starting to get dusty. So I'm going to take it apart and clean it again and change it up, and in a few major ways, most likely. So that's a big goal over the next couple of weeks. It's one of those things, like, I've been on YouTube for many years, so there's a lot of dedication to it. Granted, I haven't live streamed very much the last week, but I mean, I've done over 200 of these this year, so I take the occasional break. But I kind of feel that is to be expected. But yeah, I don't think I've uploaded really at all to the secondary channel in the last week either. I think I uploaded one video to that. If you don't know, I've got a second channel that's all about kind of physical. I collect physical media as well. So that channel also has videos. It's like I collect old games, I collect box sets, all that kind of stuff. So I do have a channel where, yeah, just full earphones. I've been reading the work group chat, and they're now banning earphones. Like, we'd walk around with one earphone and stuff, and work they're banning that. They've also banned the energy drinks as well. So, yeah, very fun. So if you see my face looks a bit pissed off, it's because they're probably going to announce that oxygen's no longer allowed. Honestly. Crazy. The earphone one I can slightly get. The energy drinks and like complaining about professionalism and stuff. It's unreal. But it's like the type of work that it is. It's people coming in to buy like reduced food and just other random crap. So it's like, I don't think that many. They're not coming in going, I'm never going to shop there again. That young man had a can of Monster. I'm like, hell no. Then again, maybe they are. Who knows? I could be completely wrong on that one. But, yeah, first last year in a while. And I plan for these to be regular again. Because I did pick up quite a few sets for us to build. And we've got one here. This was a gift from when I left my old place of work. Me and two co-workers would hang out a lot. We each bought each other something. And I've got this to build at some point, and this will be something we'll build on live streams. So it's made by a company called Kobe, and it's like an off-brand Lego. Focke-Wulf FW950 Focke-Wulf FW190 F8, because you know, World War II planes. That's the stuff. So we're building that at some point on stream, because I really do want to build that. Like, stuff like that, I really want to get done very badly. But just organising some stuff here as we go along. But yeah, essentially, it's just me going to be organising the place, talking to you guys, chatting about whatever you guys want to chat about. Like, you know, obviously within reason, but like mostly Lego related nonsense. Because that's what channel this is. While I organise the place, I've been that busy at work all week, I haven't. But tomorrow, I kind of just had a thought there that might apply. Tomorrow, I'm going to be going out, and I'll be going to a CEX store while I'm out. So maybe we'll save reorganising the games for tomorrow. Because that'll be a stream I can do as well. Also for the builds, because I think I'll wait another week before we start the process of, because I will, you know, do the whole thing. All the minifigures come off the shelf, they go in a box. We then dust the sets, move them around, honestly. Considering I work a lot, try to find the free time to actually get that done. Well, it can only happen and exist within small live streams. So that'll be kind of how I do it. And you know, it gives you guys a series again. Because really, something I'd like to do in the future, and I'm actually going to make a video on the subject tonight. Since the last actual video I had on this account that wasn't a short, wasn't a stream, was Room Tour 2026, which, by the way, that video was doing alright, so big thanks to everybody. Right. Also, I'm aware that YouTube will not be pushing this live stream very well, purely because I've not done one in such a while. The only content-related stuff I've actually been doing, other than shorts in the last week, is I've got this video that I want to make next year. So next year marks the 20th anniversary of the first Lego Star Wars battle packs coming out. And I want to do a video of every battle pack. So I've been... The best part is, most of those sets, they're dirt cheap. Especially in used condition. So I've been looking at ones I need to pick up and figuring all that out. But, you know, like, there's a few videos in the next coming couple years that I want to do, and it's like anniversary type things. So in 2028, I want to do, I'm not going to have all the sets. There's no danger of me ever doing that. Well, not a time frame that would suit this idea at all. But I want to do a video with all the, maybe I will have them all eventually. But I don't want it for the anniversary, but I want to do a video. And I've got most of the stuff ready for it. It's maybe just a small handful of things to acquire. But I want to do a video of all the Clone Wars style minifigures Lego did. I'm only missing a couple of them. And I want to do that in 2028 for the 20th anniversary of the Clone Wars TV show, which I don't like saying out loud how close we are to that. It makes me feel old. know, like me, if you watched it as it came out, you would feel old. Right, where's the... Here we go. Again, we're just doing some general organisation because I've been that busy with work and stuff all week. I've not even had the time to do this. And I thought, you know what, screw it, gives me an excuse to stream, but yeah, I've been working on that video. So here. But yeah, I've got video ideas in mind. Some of the battle packs that I have picked up so far, and I do already own a couple. I've picked up the 2007 Droids battle pack. I've picked up the 2012 Endor Troopers battle pack versus Imperials. Like, that was an interesting thing that they tried for a little while, was the versus battle packs. And I'm currently looking to pick up one of the, it's the Old Republic versus battle pack that we got as well, because that's one that I really do like. But these are basically the ideas I've currently got for the channel and for what we're going to be doing. I'll have maybe individual reviews of each battle pack. And by the way, I'm planning to build a couple of these sets that I've picked up recently on stream. I've also got a Lego City set. So, big props to the seller who done this, but check this. So, I have a lot of nostalgia for Lego City between 2008 and 2011, right? And some 2012 sets, I suppose. Because, you know, Lego City to me was pretty cool. And one set I remember having as a kid, and I looked it up on eBay. Now, this set sells for next to nothing. 10 quid. 10 quid max. I think 10 quid's a sealed copy, right? I picked up this. So this is, it doesn't even say the name of it on the instructions, but you might know the set from what you can see. And initially I bought and paid for this, and it got refunded because of a posting error. And then it arrived anyway, which I thought was crazy. You know, I do appreciate that. I don't know if that's something the seller just did anyway, but yeah. It's a very nostalgic set. I'm not going to go nuts with the Lego City theme, at least not right now, but it's something that I will look into doing. Because the nostalgia that I have for Lego City is absolutely nuts. Right. Go do something with these. So as you guys know, I pre-order a lot of custom minifigures when they come out. And these ones came with some really nice cases. So this one is Queen Amidala from the Complete Saga, which finally I have one of those up on there on my Complete Saga display. The episodes for that will resume probably next week. And this custom Darth Nihilus, which is, as you can see, numbered. This is 107 out of 111. So these cases, I want to do something cool with those. I'm going to put over here with the VHS stuff just now until I figure that out. That looks cool. Even just having the cases there. There are some really nice minifigures, I'll quickly give you a show, right? So Darth Nihilus is not from the Complete Saga, but I just felt the minifigures belong there, at least for now, until I figure that one out. And of course, the Queen Padme up there, that is... I have the Lego... I have the official one. Hey, Matt G-Force. I have on my shelf the one from 2012, but this custom one to look like the game is just even better. Maybe it's because the nostalgia for the game is so strong. What time are we on? 6:30. By the way, we'll also have some shorts out today. I've done a couple, but this month, despite the fact that I've not actually uploaded regular videos apart from the room tour and the update, and I suppose was the one I'm going to do later, it's been a good month for the channel. I'm very happy about that. Let's see where I put those. Also, you eat these bloody Jaffa cakes addictively. But yeah. My only gripe with doing the Battle Packs video that I realised that when I was researching sets I'm going to need, I'm going to have to buy all that sequel era crap that they did. And quite a few Battle Packs exist for that. To fair, at one point, that put me off from doing it completely. But I really want to do the idea now. I'm gonna go to the toilet. I'll be back. Well, the stream will be about half an hour total. That's all I'm really gonna do today for the stream. So the battle packs that I'm trying because I'm getting my head which ones exist. So there's the clone, and we'll go by year, right? And here's the ones that I'll tell you what I don't have so far for it. 2007, you have the clone one and the droid one. I have bought the droid one, so I'll need the clone one. 2008, I did previously own both of those. I will have to pick those up. Those battle packs, the Rebel Fleet Trooper one and the Imperial Dropship one. Those sets are cheap as chips, so that'll be brilliant. Yeah, I can always buy, but the best part is, see a lot of the old battle packs when you look them up on eBay. If you felt them too used, you can find people selling them both together for like 25 quid, and that's a pretty good price to pay for that kind of stuff. So I need to get those. 2009, up until I moved about 2 years ago, I had the Clone Walker battle pack. I have no clue where that is now. I suspect that's one of those sets that is a little bit broken up. So I will have to pick up another copy of that. I need to get the Assassin's Droid one. 2010, I own both battle packs. In fact, unlike the previous ones I've mentioned, I can actually show you I've got these ones out on the shelf. Rebels, and we got Imperial. So those two, they're completely sorted. We're fine for those. 2011, Mandalorians and Clone Troopers. I'll need to pick up both of those. 2012, I do have the droid. I have the Rebel versus Endor Troopers. So I will need to pick up droids versus clones. 2013, I need to pick up both. 2014, both. 2015, both. 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah. I need to pick up quite a few for that project, but it's going to be one hell of a project. Once it's up and going. I'll show you the ones that I've got sitting around that are, not quite ready to go, but are going to be upcoming stream builds. So here in this bag, we got the droids one. I've had these sitting around for about a week, maybe longer. So that's the droids one, which I have some nostalgia for. I did have a copy of that back then. Let's see, that's the... There it is. I probably could do, you find a little bag, one of those Ziploc bags to put this in. But I have one right here. Because this thing that sent it in is falling apart, but this is the instructions for it. Extremely nostalgic set, that one. Not very well taken apart though, I might add. Though it is very cool seeing these minifigures after all this time. The Stormtrooper and the Scout Trooper, I already have many of those in the collection, but those specific Rebel Troopers, I don't know. I didn't, or Endor Rebel Troopers, I should add, I did not have in my current collection. But this set, I remember getting I had one of these that I got at the start of 2012, and I picked up like 2 or 3 more of these. This was a set, this is one of those battle packs that back in the day, I surprisingly picked up quite a few of. The battle pack in question is this one. So that's for an upcoming live build. So we have quite a few of the battle packs for that project. Again, I don't have a specific date in 2027 I want that video to come out, but for the 20th anniversary of the Battle Pack, that's the thing I'm doing. I just think that would be the, you know, have all of them in one big video would be cool, and we go through them year by year. So I've got one of the, like I said, I've got a few of them covered already. There's a few that I already own. So I'm kind of sorted both ways. Frustratingly, there's a couple that I'll have to repurchase the builds for, but it's not the worst thing in the world. That'll be a really good video when I do eventually get around to doing it. For next year. So I don't really have any battle packs on display, but I do own quite a few that just aren't here. So, like the ones from 2010, right, they're on display, but that's maybe a nostalgia thing. So I don't see any of the other ones. Yeah, no, that's the only one that is on display is the one from 2010. None of the other battle packs are currently on display. But yeah, most of my main other video I've got coming out that year is the video for this. That's going to be coming out on the 20th anniversary of the game's launch, providing that I think I've got just slightly over a year till that date to get the last of the figures for that. And I'm in that position where I think, apart from the Gonk droid and the Destroyer droid, I've ran out of official minifigures for that. But I'll see you guys in the next stream. See you later.